What up, gamers? Fancier here, and welcome back to Zenless Zone Zero. So yeah, let's go continue on here. Astra Yao is about to go meet up with us here in the New Year's concert.
Eve, help! Belle, Wise, you're here too!
Okay, what is happening?
What happened?
I just got scolded by the music director. Oh,
Okay, what did you do?
furious. It was terrifying.
I'm sure it's not the director's fault. How's your final song coming along? You've blown through 20 deadlines we set for you, and today is the absolute final submission day.
Huh? Well, I can't just put out something ordinary for everyone, right? Once inspiration hits, it'll be fine.
So, until inspiration hits, you need me to take on the director?
Eve, you promised to protect me from any danger, right? Now's the time to save me from this berserk deadline-chasing director!
Sorry, but that monster's outside my jurisdiction.
Oh, how could you?
You two are so close. Belle and I always squabble like that too.
But I have to admit, we do have our fair share of actual complaints too.
Evelyn, stop covering for her.
Oh.
She doesn't have anything ready. Not a single piece. What are we supposed to do for the final song? Improvise? Huh?
Yeah, suddenly a deep, booming shout interrupts their conversation, which was pretty much that. Face the enraged director's outburst, Astra grabs Belle and Wise by the hands and runs without hesitation. Evelyn follows closely behind, letting out a wry smile. Work always comes with unexpected crises beyond one's job description. After a close game of hide and seek, the enraged supervisor loses track of their target. Evelyn leads everyone to hide in shadows as she watches the supervisor leave. Whoa.
What? Where'd she go? And how does she run so fast in heels?
Poor director. Looks like this time we're really going to have to push it to the last minute.
My dear Yoran used to be just like that.
Oh,
Mm.
you're... Astra, meet the special guest the company invited for your concert.
Lady De Winter! It's
Oh.
really you! I can't believe you're actually here! Having you listen to my performance in person, it feels like...
Please, just call me Tessa. Ah, so this record is... I know it's a tad bit last minute with the show starting soon and all, but would you mind if I borrowed it for a moment? Everyone's been saying that you're the rising star who will carry on Yoran de Winter's legacy. I'm truly sorry to say this, but to me,
No, she's tearing up. What is she about to break it?
no one will ever replace Yoran.
Okay.
Yoran's music has always been my guiding light. Without him, I never, ever could have made it this far. Oh, right. I'd also like to thank you in person. I've always wanted to pay tribute to Yoran with this performance, and I heard the company finally got your approval. I'm truly honored.
Pay tribute? Today's your debut show at Starloop Tower. Honestly, performing your own work would be more than enough.
Man, she's so cold. Like, I don't know if it's just because she's really, like, strict on who will take on Yoran's legacy. Like, I can only think about that.
Yoran, he belongs to the past now.
No. Yoran's music transcended time and space. He's beyond amazing. Honoring him on stage at Starloop Tower has been my dream for as long as I can remember.
Well, if that's what you've set your heart on, then I wish you the best of luck tonight.
Did she tamper with the CD? I'm just wondering about that. After wishing Astra a successful performance, Lady De Winter leaves. This VIP room offers the best view and is usually reserved for special guests. To prevent company staff from interfering, I booked it under Astra's name. Was it really just a coincidence that Lady De Winter was just here now? Could there other insider in the company really be? The best way to dispel suspicion is to uncover the truth. Alright. Eve, where are you going? The performance is about to start. Is it just my imagination, or does something seem to be weighing on your mind? I've just been with our two guests all this time, and there's still a lot of work to do to go over again. Wow, Eve is so serious. Actually, there won't be any issues even if you don't go over it again. How about you leave that and come backstage with me instead? Nah, just kidding. The only reason I can focus on my creative career is because you've been helping me with all those troublesome tasks, so let's go with your plan. Miss Yao. You go ahead with your work. I'll play with Belle and the others for a bit, and then head backstage. The director may not have calmed down yet, so we better not go too early. Alright, see you tonight. Okay. Evelyn heads off in the direction of Lady De Winter went. Okay, maybe she'll be the bad guy. Since she's acting so weird. She's so fast. I thought I could catch up with her, even though I was delayed. Could it be a lead left by Fugue? As expected. I already conducted a thorough inspection of all the VIP guest items for the concert beforehand. This note must have been slipped in not long ago. Radiant and dazzling, though not pure gold, it illuminates the world. It's a code, and the answer seems to be related to a golden object, but the entire star loop is resplendent with gold. Seems there's quite a few places that need to be checked. I mean, there's this. Evelyn carefully examines the gold record sculpture. There are a total of 8 discs, and they don't seem to be anything special. But the sculpture almost perfectly fits the riddle. Wait, could it be? Is the answer number 8? The Lady Astra's concert also starts at 8 p.m. This can't be a coincidence. It's almost certain that the first clue is the number 8. Okay, we got 8. Let's go and explore elsewhere. Elevator? To the Luminous Hall. Okay. We got this here. Why are the leaves of this plant tied to a knot? The leaves of the potted plants have been tampered with. Looks like I was right. This is the secret message they left for me. Evelyn unraveled the tangled plant leaves, revealing the word landing carved into them. Landing? Could it be that Fugue's planned operation is to sabotage today's New Year's concert? When you contacted me before, you were always vague. Was that just a delay letting me know until now? This is bad, although Odium has made extra preparations to guard against Fugue. Hobson and the others. I'll check everything again before notifying Hobson. Let's see if there are any other clues. There's one more here. The poster? There's the fan right there. Miss Yao's poster. Radiant and dazzling, though not pure gold, it illuminates the world. Miss Yao may not be made of gold, but she shines just like it. But I've been keeping things from her. What does that make me? I had an opportunity in a private room just now, and I let it slip through my fingers again. This poster must be hiding a clue. As expected, the word upstairs is vaguely visible on the dark part of the poster. Upstairs? Could it be referring to the atrium?
The clue from the coded message points to 8 p.m. Atrium Landing. Wow, such trust. They won't reveal the meeting details to a traitor like me until the last moment. It seems Fugue never fully trusted me from the start. No surprise they'd plant another mole in Odium. I'd do the same thing if I were in their shoes. With a double infiltration setup, if one gets exposed, the other one is ready to step in as a backup.
So wait, is Odium the good one? I kind of forgot. Maybe I kind of like switched things around. I forgot which one was like the good and bad one. Like Odium and Fugue. I guess Odium was the good one. Okay.
Whoever made these arrangements is certainly a capable individual. I'll just notify Hobson about the Fugue attack. His people should be enough to handle it. There's still time. If I set up everything before Fugue arrives, I can block them off. I need to confirm the identity of the other mole as soon as possible.
At that moment, the communicator buzzed.
Mr. Hobson.
There's a security breach. We need to take care of it immediately. Where are
are you?
I need to speak with you as well. I've uncovered quite a few Fugue-related leads.
Oh, related to Fugue, you say? That's unexpected. Where are you right now?
It's a little hard to describe, so if my guess is correct, Hobson probably wants to take me out. I might as well use this opportunity to draw him and his men to the atrium. That way we can block Fugue's attack. Why don't we meet in the atrium?
The atrium? All right, I'll wait for you there.
After ending the call, Evelyn exhales deeply.
Finally. I can't hide it any longer. It's time to reveal the truth. Now that I've got Fugue's intel, I'll deal with the issue at hand first. As for who the other mole is, I'll have to play it by ear.
The beginning of the concert creeps quietly closer. Evelyn takes a deep breath and heads towards the atrium. We can't go too hard on Hobson and his crew. We still need to hold off Fugue. When they start fighting, we'll have time to figure out what the mole is plotting. Okay. I think we're about to have a battle here. I think we'll play as Evelyn. Alright. Yeah, I kind of forgot which one was like, because indeed, that letter with the whole...
Evelyn A. Chevalier, former producer of Redo Lucky Star, then assistant director at Parquet Factory Films for 3 years, joined our company 2 years ago on Monica's recommendation.
Monica. You think that's going to be like another playable character, like the third one in the future?
Very impressive credentials. Too bad it's not the real you.
Oh.
Is it? Shields Green.
Shields Green?
An elite spy from the organization.
Yeah, there's the organization.
The inner circle of our company's most valuable asset. How unsettling. Fugue's spy must be removed immediately. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, okay, so they mentioned the organization. I'm guessing they have, you know, special agents, like with Rain and her. Like undercover agents. That's why they don't use their real names. Kind of like Jane Doe, pretty much.
Is this order from Miss Yao?
You don't actually think that woman has free will, do you? Like I said earlier, she's nothing more than a valuable asset of our company. There's no place for her input in the company's decisions.
I'm the one who has no place here.
Oh?
I know she'd never issue such an order, but still, I can't help but doubt. I can't help but be suspicious. I just had to ask. Even under the sunlight, what crawls out of the darkness is still just a shadow. You're not wrong. I am in fact a spy planted by Fugue.
I thought you'd deny it. Good, that saves me a lot of trouble.
But I'm not your enemy. Fugue simply hired the organization I work for. My relationship with them never involved any loyalty. Listen, I'm not the only spy Fugue has planted within Odium.
What?
You must know that the grudge between these two conglomerates runs deep. Do you really think Fugue would gamble everything against Odium on me alone? I only learned about their plan of action moments ago, and this is nowhere near the full scope of their strategy. What we should be doing now is
We? I'm not interested in figuring out whether you've actually switched sides or if you're just faking it. As for your intel, how can anyone know if it's legit or a trap?
But Miss Yao's safety...
That's none of your concern. Odium will protect its assets. We don't need outsiders to get involved. I'll look into the intel you mentioned. In any case, thank you for your service these last 2 years.
Dang.
Now!
If it's not an order from Miss Yao herself, I'm afraid I can't comply.
Okay. Yeah, so she's a spy from Fugue. Oh snap, what the heck? Look at these guys, wait. That's actually kind of cool, I've never seen like normally it's just guys in armors that we fight, right? Oh shoot, my bad. Wow, this feels like a different game now. I don't know, I'm just used to like, you know, those military type enemies or the cathedrals. But this one feels kind of weird.
My only goal is Miss Yao's safety.
Oh my gosh. It feels kind of weird just seeing
Continue,
this.
And you'll have no mercy from me.
Oh man.
Enforcers are coming.
I am curious about the organization.
Your job to protect Miss Yao.
Like even Rain is part of it too. Or like she used to be. Like she said, Evelyn said she left the organization. Man, it's such a cool move. Okay.
We've reached the area. What's going on?
Oh, so Fuchs people showed up. Listen up! Evelyn has been colluding with Fugue.
Take them all down!
The pose. Oh snap. The show's starting. Oh dang, there she is. He's got a new outfit.
Evening. New hairdo. Are you ready? Then let me share the wonders of magic with you all.
Miss Yao.
Oh no. Okay, I thought it was gonna be Framey there. I got worried for a bit. Uh oh. Alright. Dang, it's going to the sky. These guys.
Damn! Traitors are unreliable. Go figure. Traitor! Don't even think about running away.
Ooh. Hey, look at this AoE.
Out all the Odium guys and
Oh, that was so
traitor.
cool. Let's see.
This defense is a strong.
Take down that.
I wonder how things
The
are
snap.
on the stage.
Oh man. Yeah. Once there's a third
Even
member,
arranged
that's
people
when
in the
I'll
audience?
maybe try to go for her.
You thought this was the end? We're just the advanced team. As long as we hold
There we
off
go.
Odium security.
Miss Yao? Miss
Yeah, it's
Yao,
very different, you
can
know.
hear
What the
me?
heck?
Control room, do you copy?
Okay, they got an actual military guy here now.
Communications have been cut off?
Traitor to the organization!
Yeah, I do see with Evelyn here, she does like have a tether on the enemy, it seems.
The people from the organization. This is getting worse.
Okay.
It's all my fault. If only I had told Miss Yao my identity earlier. If the control room's been breached, I won't be able to handle it on my own.
Alright, go, go, go. What the heck? Eus.
Astra is in danger. I need your help.
Danger?
Yes, but if you're willing to lend me a hand, there might still be a chance to turn things around. There's no time to explain. Just come with me. We have to break into the central control room.
Huh? Break into the central control room? Even though we have the fancy title Phaethon, we aren't exactly fighters. We might not even be able to beat Eos in a fight.
Evelyn, what's going on?
Sorry. I owe you an explanation, especially if I'm going to put you in danger. It's all my fault.
Evelyn confesses everything to Bell and Wise, from the long-standing grudge between ODM and Fugue to her role as a Fugue spy that had been planted by Astra's side. Carrying out Fugue's plans while avoiding ODM's suspicion, all the while exhausting every effort to uncover the identity of the other mole besides herself.
So, that's the whole story. I betrayed Astra. Right from the first moment I met her. I failed to act when I should have, and that slowly led me to this situation. If anything happens to Astra because of this, I'll never forgive myself.
The only one who can decide whether to forgive or not is Astra.
That's right. The most we can do is bring you to her, plain and simple.
You two.
If we take over the central control room, Fugue's every move will be laid bare.
Not just that. While Astra powers Starloop's harmonic core from the stage, the control room manages everything else. Navigation, balance, and stability. If the control room is compromised, it'll be like a spaceship losing its bridge. The consequences would be disastrous.
We'll coordinate from the control room and fend off the enemies. Then, right in the nick of time, with all eyes on us, we rush to the stage and save the day.
Let's be realistic about our combat abilities. Most likely, it'll be Eos who saves the day.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Astra was right. You two really are interesting. Come on, let's go take the control room.
Let's go.
Yeah, I love the dialogue, man. Yeah, definitely. If this was made in any other game, like any other, I guess, in this case, any other gacha games, it wouldn't really fit in well. Maybe Honkai Star Rail, but Genshin Impact, nah.
Fortunately, they're just unconscious. Who could have done this?
Well, actually, who knows? I know with Natlin, I did notice their characters are a bit more like, they're kind of like modern in a way as well, like very urban, like with some of their outfits and stuff. Maybe it can work with them.
Huh? This countdown. It's not a bomb, is it?
Classic move. Let me take a look.
Can we still get through to Astra? Astra! Astra! Can you hear me?
It's no use. Looks like the usual comms have been cut off.
We couldn't stop them. Damn it! How many people did they send to sabotage the show?
Leave the suspicious countdown to us, Evelyn.
Go! Get to Astra. Take Eos with you and stay on comms.
Got it. I'm counting on you two.
Scaring Eos like that. Meanwhile, on the stage, all the lights went out during the intermission, leaving Astra alone in the darkness, frantically trying to reach everyone.
Director? Backstage? Control room? Eve? Can you hear me? A malfunction? This is bad. The next song is about to start. Oh, wearing a 40-meter long gown doesn't exactly make it easy to dance. I've got no other option.
Well, in the second before the lights came back on, the costume change was a success.
Luckily, I hid my outfit on the stage ahead of time. Otherwise, the next song would have been a disaster. The style just doesn't match that gown at all.
Oh, what the heck? Gunshots.
What's that sound? Bullets? This song wasn't supposed to have bullet sound effects.
No, those are real.
But wow, that's so cool! Why didn't I think of this before? Huh? Why are these weird old guys rushing onto the stage? Ugh, my comms were cut off too. This is bad.
Yeah, this is pretty dangerous, man. They got like even the crowd here. Like if there's bullets around, they might get caught in the crossfire.
Eve, she must be on her way right now. I just need to hold out until she gets here. A few troublemaking old guys aren't enough to cancel my show. Wait a minute. The tempo of this song is fast. What if I incorporate the fighting into the choreography?
Yeah, I thought about that too. Like when she mentions that she has to deal with these guys, like I feel like she's gotta have to fight them. And when she does fight, her combat is like her singing, so it kind of like matches up.
Perfect timing. The song's choreography is all yours now.
There we go. I knew it.
Do you really think you belong
Oh, that's so
here
cool. Look
with
at
that
this,
pretty face of
the
yours?
audience. Hey, we got. Wait, these are actually like the Hollow
You're
Raiders.
nothing
What the
but
heck?
a puppet controlled by Denny's.
When he said Denny's, I thought he meant the restaurant.
You don't deserve to carry on Yoram's legacy.
But no, it's the, I forgot, it's the currency.
Just too much. I don't know how much longer I can take this. Do they hate me this much? So many people actually hate me? Am I being too greedy? My desire to reach every lonely heart. Maybe it was always an impossible dream.
The music.
But that won't stop me.
Love the song.
Little by little, using the purest melodies, I'll captivate the world.
You're definitely the best way to, like, you know, with the audience around, just make it look like it's part of the show, so that they don't panic.
The people from Fugue have breached our security measures.
Oh my gosh, big guy here.
Seems like this isn't just about causing trouble. Who knows what other plans they might have. We must cancel the show immediately. Please come with me.
Wait
I'm trying to
a moment,
dodge.
please. Don't forget about my audience.
Ooh, man. Oh, that's so satisfying every time I like pull it off. I love that.
Evelyn, Astra, can you hear me? The communications are completely
Wow, look at
down.
that.
I can only talk to you through EOS now.
Yeah, just Belle's voice from Muse.
The timer is connected to the explosives.
Explosives?
And look at his expressions too. I don't think I've really seen much about Eus with his expressions. Normally they would show like Wise or Belle.
Has Fugue completely lost it? Starloop Tower is cruising right now. If it explodes, even their own people won't make it out alive. Wait. Fugue is just the scapegoat. The real mastermind must be someone else.
Their target isn't just me. It's all the audience here as well.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
The thrusters. The explosive device must be connected to Starloop's thrusters.
Wise is already working on disarming the detonation device.
Is it doable, Belle?
Yeah, as long as it's software, there's always a way to crack it. The control room has the blueprints for all the thrusters and pipelines. We can do it, but I don't know if we have enough time. The countdown is less than 10 minutes.
Oh my. Okay, it's her. She's the bad guy.
Having the desire to live is such an enviable thing.
Lady De Winter.
That's kind of
Why are you here?
sad to think about.
You already know the answer. Why bother asking? I'm here because it's my duty as Yoran's widow. As the family of the deceased, I must hear the screams of the murderers with my own ears and see their repentance with my own eyes before I can go. Wouldn't you agree?
I must hear the screams of the murderers. Wait, what's going on? What?
Murderers? I don't understand.
Yeah.
Yoran, wasn't his death his own decision?
Suicide! What a convenient excuse. All they have to say is he committed suicide, and the murderers walk free and carry on with their own lives without a shred of guilt.
I actually don't remember like if they mentioned how he died.
And then they dump all the grief and pain onto the victim. If Odium and Fugue hadn't dragged Yoran into endless contract disputes over their so-called profits, would he have been forced to leave the stage he loved so dearly in his final years? He watched helplessly as music drifted further and further away from him, as if sealed in a silent vacuum, slowly suffocating and losing all his brilliance. But I must thank Odium and Fugue. If not for their endless conflict and unwavering resolve to destroy each other, I could never have pulled this off. After all, what could someone like me, abandoned and left alone in this world, possibly achieve? I must also thank the audience who once adored Yoran de Winter. If you hadn't cast him aside so easily, if you hadn't scrutinized Yoran's every move with such harsh and critical eyes, if you hadn't hurt him with baseless speculation and cold, detached remarks, how would he have fallen slowly into that endless, dark abyss of pain until he completely lost the courage to live? I must thank you too, Astra Yao. There is genuine beauty in your voice. But do you realize you're nothing more than a money-making nightingale to Odium or Fugue? When the next nightingale hatches, you'll lose all your value, and everything you have today will eventually be taken away. Just like Yoran, whose worth was stolen by your voice. You, all of you, you are murderers! It was you, all of you, who drove Yoran de Winter to his death!
So I guess later on into Yoran's life, if I'm like understanding correctly, I guess he just got worse and people like criticize him.
My most beautiful dream.
And yet she doesn't like that.
Precious residence. My true love. It's almost time.
But like it got bad to the point where
I haven't even given you all a proper welcome.
that he just wants to end it all. That's pretty intense. Like just how bad are the comments? If like, you know, if that's what's going on.
3, 2,
There's no time! If the engines get damaged!
1. Everyone, welcome to my late husband's funeral.
How are they gonna make this? Like how are they gonna get out of this? It's kinda scary. I'm gonna guess she's gonna make everyone float. They said it's also powered by her magic too, right?
I'll use my singing to protect everyone!
Miss Yao,
It's like a play
how rude of you.
for the audience here.
It's not over yet.
No! The harmonic core!
The Starloop's lost power! What do we do?
Oh snap.
The only song fit for a funeral is a requiem for the dead.
Alright, here we go. Ooh. What is this song?
Nothing slips through my defense.
I see. You're singing power to Yoran's legacy.
Alright.
You will pale desert king. You're nothing more than a cheap imitation of Yoran.
Ooh, dodge, dodge, dodge. It's a lot of bullets.
Have you ever felt the endless darkness behind the stage?
Wait, what was that? It sounded like there was like a circle. Was that like a quick time event or what?
The final rest in Yoran's life. I won't let you continue to desecrate his dreams on this stage. What
Nice.
Yoran lost, you too will save it.
Yeah, we're about to get that stun in.
I will make you and everyone else understand. Let us go.
Let's go.
The glory under the spotlight is nothing but a fleeting shadow.
Hey. There we go. What a snap. Seeing the Pteroraptor about to crash, Lady De Winter suddenly pulled out a pistol and without hesitation aimed it at Astra At that moment, Evelyn rushed forward and shielded Astra with her body.
Still pretending. My plan couldn't have gotten this far without your help.
Wait, so did she get shot or what? Or did she like deflect it with her knife?
Evelyn!
Oh, she got shot. Okay.
Speak to me. Do you really think she's protecting you? How laughable. Your so-called bond is nothing but a facade.
What do you mean?
She's not the loyal partner you think she is.
Oh boy, here we go.
From the very beginning, she's been a spy sent by few to watch you.
No! That's not true!
Do you think she truly cares about you? No, you're just a tool she used to complete her mission.
The trust between us is something you could never understand.
Naive! Surrounded by endless manipulation and tangled interests. Do you really think there can be any genuine trust or real feelings between you? Absolutely sickening. You're a lapdog serving the interests of capital. While Yoran was alive, all of you fed on his soul. Now that he's gone, you're still exploiting his final voice for profit. He belongs to me. Give me back Yoran's legacy!
It's not what you think! Starloop Tower's harmonic core is powered by my singing. It has nothing to do with Yoran's works. I've been searching for this record because Yoran's voice holds an incredible power to connect hearts. His voice is a bridge, crossing all divisions and suffering.
I wonder if we can hear his voice. I just want to see just how good it is.
In our fractured, disconnected era, this kind of voice can mend the cracks and bring back long-lost resonance. You know exactly what I mean. I know you do! That night I heard Yoran's voice live was one of my most cherished moments. His voice carried us into another world, a sacred land of music. Before the concert started today, I told you this performance was my tribute to Yoran. You said he was someone who lived in the past, so now I'll bring him into the future.
Stop dressing it up with fancy words! You have no idea what he went through!
Perhaps you're right. I never truly understood his inner world. But maybe you didn't either!
The Starloop is falling faster than earlier. Even if Astra can get the remaining thrusters to work, they might not generate enough power to keep us afloat. Based on the calculations, we might crash!
Do you hear that? If Yoran's spirit is out there, he's finally answered my wish! Fall! Fall! Starloop will shatter and the false dream will plunge into oblivion!
Lady Tessa De Winter dropped her pistol, her curses dying away as silent tears rolled down her face. Yoran, I'll wait for you where the starlight dims. Will you be there? The pistol fell from her hand as her eyes glazed over with madness. Laughing like a maniac, she disappeared into the panicked crowd.
I'm sorry, Astra. I never had the courage to tell you. I'm a spy for Fugue. My code name is Shields Green.
Shields Green. That's not even her real name. Just a code name.
What? But your hair is clearly golden leaf colored.
You're not bothered? I've been deceiving you from the very start. My entire existence is a lie.
I mean, knowing Astra's personality, I don't think she, cares about that. I think as long as, the truth comes out, or as long as there's good, I think she's fine with that.
What lie? That you didn't tell me your real name? You are you. The person in front of me is the Eve I trust, no matter what your name is. You're still the one who shielded me from all
My dog wants to go in.
The one who protected me with kindness and resilience. I hear the purest melody in you.
If only I hadn't been too afraid to tell the truth. If I weren't so selfish, maybe none of this would have happened today.
There's no if. Everyone makes mistakes, but that doesn't decide our final destiny. The past is behind us. The future is still unwritten. And the only thing we can firmly hold on to is the present. Even if destruction is inevitable, we must face it in our own way, without regrets. Even if we're walking towards the end, we will greet it with the most beautiful melody.
The most beautiful melody? To greet destruction?
Yes, with fiery hope, using our final breath to shout and to sing. This is New Eridu, the last hope of human civilization. Even in desperate situations, we've survived time and again with inexplicable joy. Fate has favored us after all. This time, we'll surely make it through again. Belle, Wise, Eve, will you sing the final song with me?
Improvising like this... it's not really my strong suit. You know I've never been good at singing, but fighting for you, I've never hesitated.
Evelyn jumps down off the stage, no matter Fugue, Odium, HAE, hey, or the people from the organization. Everyone was panicking, sent into chaos from fear. So long as those three harmonic chords are reactivated, then there's still hope. Oh snap!
We're going down. We're all gonna die.
And they still fight.
It's all because of her. Shield Green. You betrayed the organization and led us to a dead end.
Oh, is HAE the organization? Wait, why are they here now?
Kill her.
I'm confused.
I always thought I was destined to wander in the shadows, unable to find a way out. Like I was merely a pawn in the hands of fate.
Oh, this?
This time, no orders, no schemes, only me. I won't let
just hearing the
fear
screams
keep
is
me
kind of like
captive any longer.
scary.
Perhaps the me of the past wasn't worthy. There is magic in the world. Brilliant, radiant, incredible.
旋律让一切啦啦啦啦啦啦，这一刻的思念化成
Everyone has to sing. Even the audience too, they gotta sing too.
银河的讯息拥抱着幸福的奇迹，星光映天际，是属于我们不散的记忆。我们最辉煌的那首歌，在光里我弹奏着，宇宙的魔力冲散着不安。
Look at that.
风暴消失后，
Wait, what the heck? I just saw someone new that looked like a main character at like Nicole's place. It was like for a second. I thought maybe it would be like a like it was like a dress or something. I thought maybe it might be from Victoria Housekeeping, but I don't think it was. It was like for a split second when he zoomed out at Nicole's place. Alright, so there we go. We won. Let's go and try to finish things up here. After the concert, Evelyn spent several days at public security, giving statements and answering every inquiry. The information shared with public security needs to be handled with utmost caution. After all, this matter involves Fugue, Lady De Winter, and the organization. I can't believe they hid it from me. How could I not be worried when Eve is missing? Please come out soon. Officers, please. Eve isn't a bad guy. Oh, there's Jingyi. Okay.
Understood. I've completed a full report on the case. Thank you for your cooperation, Miss Evelyn. We'll take additional precautions regarding Lady De Winter's safety, given your concerns. She may have been the mastermind, but Juyuan would never allow anyone to take her life in secret. In fact, while in our custody, she might be in the safest place she can be. Despite causing significant trouble for your company, the thugs hired by Fugue were merely pawns manipulated by Lady De Winter, and had no intent to kill on their own. Once I have more evidence of the communication between these thugs and Fugue's higher-ups, I'll forward the relevant documents to your company's legal team.
Your and Officer Zhu Yuan's attention to detail is incredibly reassuring. The incident involves a complex web of connections, and having the support of public security is a tremendous relief.
We'll also continue investigating leads related to the organization. Thank you again for the intelligence you've provided.
Eve!
Miss Yao, you came in person? This is Officer Qingyi, who I've been troubling these past few days.
Thank you, Officer Qingyi, for bringing Eve back to me.
It's nothing. Miss Evelyn has hardly rested while helping us with the investigation. She's worked very hard.
There's one thing I'd like to ask for your help with, Officer Qingyi.
Please, go ahead.
This master copy of Yoran's legacy. I hope you can deliver it to Lady De Winter.
That feels right for me. That feels right to do.
I know I will never be able to see things from her perspective and fully understand her pain, but just like Yoran's voice has brought solace to countless lonely souls, perhaps one day it can also soothe her despair. From that show, Yoran said two things that left a deep impression on me. Though much has happened in the past and we cannot predict the future, I want to make a decision for myself. I hope that everyone who has supported me will also stay true to their hearts and never betray their present selves. His last performance has finally been published. Now all fans can listen to this legendary record, and this master copy belongs to her. Please let her know that Yoran has always been by her side.
Will do. I hope she can understand your sentiment and find the strength to move forward. We'll notify you immediately if there are new developments in the case. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other tasks to attend to. Farewell.
After the public security officer escorts them to the door, Astra notices that Evelyn's expression has relaxed considerably. They didn't give you a hard time, did they, Eve? Public security's Qingyi and Captain Zhu Yuwen are incredibly sharp. My history with the organization couldn't possibly slip past their keen eyes. Thanks to your persistence, the company and Secretary General Hobson decided to not hold me accountable this time. In my past has nothing to do with this case. Besides, I do have intelligence that can be useful to her. For them, taking down the organization in one fell swoop is far more important. For me, this may be a mutually beneficial situation, and I'm happy to help. As long as you're safe, that's all that matters. Nothing else is important to me. Then let's head back now. Huh? Are we already heading back? Well, yes, why wouldn't we? We just got out. Let's not go back. I really can't with you. Alright. Since it's nice out today, we're not far from 6th Street, and last time we only escaped thanks to those two from the video store. Let's go and give them a proper thank you. Yep. You should head back first. I will ensure Miss Yao's safety. 6th Street? Let's go to 6th Street. The two get in the car and head towards 6th Street. There we go. Let's get this final conclusion to this. Or maybe in the beginning of the next
Miss
video.
Yao, since we're visiting, we should buy Belle and Wise a gift.
Okay.
That's right. I almost forgot. Good thing you
I
reminded
was controlling
me.
it for me.
The limited edition red velvet cake looks delicious. Ah, and that black tea I had last time was so fragrant. It'll be lavish. Belle will be thrilled.
Speaking of gifts, I also have a gift I'd like to give you, Miss Yao.
Huh? What is it?
If you're curious, follow me.
I'm curious.
Alright. But yeah, we'll do that next time. We're already at the 50-minute limit that I usually do. Follow Evelyn to the special place. Yeah, we'll see what that is next time. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap things up in the next video at the beginning, and then we can do like the some of the other stuff that is remaining left, and then we'll begin like whatever the next like banner like stuff will be. Yeah, can't wait for the Opal Squad, man. Can't wait for that. Anyway, guys, that'll be it for now. That's game.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good